Today I'm going to be reviewing this Corklatta shower curtain rod that I recently purchased on Amazon. And I did want to kind of show you everything that comes in it and also show you what the adjustability looks like. As according to the manufacturer on the product page there on Amazon, it does give you a wide range. And so I just want to kind of show you exactly what that range is going to look like. So for mounting this, it does come with these little brackets that you can use. So you're going to then screw these into the wall, and then the end of your shower curtain rod is going to just kind of sit right into there. So it's just going to push up against it. Essentially, it just gives it a bigger place to push up against, to put the weight up against when you're using this, rather than just, having it against the one spot. Now, this is going to be adjustable in regards to how this goes in. So this is all going to twist out. So you can see that there. It will be able to twist out a good way. See if it stops here in a second. And yep, it reaches the maximum there. I'll grab a tape measure and measure all of this here in a minute, but that's how this is going to work. Then you are going to have this other end as well. So you could just use both of these if you wanted to. These are just going to screw right in together. And you could only use this if you desired, if you didn't need the full length. So you don't have to use all of these other pieces. So let me grab a tape measure, give you the measurements of these different parts here. So this one here, I'm just going to go end to end. This is with it all the way screwed out. So we're looking at about 43 3/4 inches long or so on that. And then, of course, I can screw this in. So I'm just going to kind of go backwards on this one. And it should screw all of the way back in. And this is just giving you a lot of adjustability. Like for a shower curtain, you wouldn't necessarily need all of this adjustability. But if you were using this for something else, then you would. And that's what's going to get it down. It says down to 30 inches, but I'm not actually seeing 30 inches. I'm seeing right at like 31.5 as the shortest. So because you're going to have these two ends, said 30 inches, but that might include just like from inside to inside. So let's look at the bar length. And nope, even the bar length is going to be like 28.5. So 30 inches, it's not going to go quite down that small, at least from my measurements here. I'm going to get about 31.5 at its shortest. And again, that's as short as it could possibly be because this is just the two ends together. So if you need something exactly 30, this is going to be a little bit too long for that. Now, obviously, it'll have adjustability from the 31 3/4 all of the way up, depending on which of these bars you add in. So this is going to come with 3 additional bars that you can just pull right out and just pop right into the middle between these two. All of these are going to screw in, so I definitely do love that as an option. So you can just take and screw that one in and screw that one in, and then give you some additional length. Each of these bars are going to give you an additional length of approximately 12.25 inches on here. It's going to be a little bit 12.25 inches because this part here on the end is actually going to slide into the next part and screw in. So it's going to be from there to there. So it's going to give you that 12.25 inches on each one of those. So you don't have to use all of them. And then again, you can adjust this just by twisting this, making it longer or shorter to get to your desired length. So overall, definitely a really great option. If you need it for a shower curtain, of course, you're probably going to use all 3 of these and then adjust it just by screwing this in and out. But maybe you have a smaller shower stall or something along those lines. That should be no problem as long as your width is over that 31 3/4, that those 2 pieces. Anything above that goes up to, I think it's the 80 inches on this specific one that I purchased. Anything that's in between there will work fine. You're just going to have to choose, do you want to use 1 of these, 2 of these, or 3 of these? And then you're just going to take and screw this in or out. Now, all this is going to be made of metal. This feels like it's going to be made of metal as well. And it's going to have little rubber things here on the back that are going to be kind of catchy. So you don't have to use these little things here on the wall. It just makes it look a little bit nicer to have it looking like that against the wall versus just being that. But overall, definitely a really nice option.